Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another beautiful or semi-beautiful day here in the state of Minnesota. Can't complain for December, though. I was looking at my car and I got there's a little dent right here. I did wash it, but then again, I just drove it again, like 400 miles. I had a Christmas to go to, an early Christmas. Right now, we're gonna do something kind of simple, something just maintenance. I popped the hood. Hey, one second. See how plain it looks? Now, a supercharger would look cool, don't get me wrong, but wouldn't it look just, imagine twin turbos coming up in here, and then the sound. Right? Okay, so I was just gonna do some maintenance here. We got, I was looking at the fluids here. Clutch fluid, brake fluid, whatever fluid. It's the same shit. But not only a little low, but see how dirty it is in the reservoir and stuff. And that fluid is supposed to be clear. So we're just gonna take care of the hot rod here and change that quick. So, and you can get that out in many different ways, with like turkey baster or whatever. But I just find that might take too long. So why not like rig something up with a shop vac? Cold startup on 2017 Camaro SS. Nothing better than a cold startup in the morning. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is take our cap off here. We're gonna clean this nasty thing out. Okay, there's like a lot of ways you can do this, like I said, but I find it's probably just easier to rig up something with your vacuum or your shop vac. Probably not your house vacuum, because I don't know, unless you can take the filter out of it, because you're going to be sucking liquid up through it. I got a little piece of hose here, and this is too big to, well, you can stick it in there, I guess, but it's not really going to get all them small parts, so we're gonna stick this in here, and I can't find my duct tape, so we're gonna use this tape that I found in the garage that's probably 100 years old and been frozen 1,000 times, and it's probably not gonna work at all. But I can't even I don't understand what the heck, how you start it. After an eternity of trying to get your tape out, we can maybe rig something kind of sucker up here. We're just going to tape this to the shop vac. I seen here on the interwebs too, it says a lot of people are using .4. I don't know if that's like for the ZL1 or what, but I looked up my Camaro and it says, it even was like saying to, I don't know if you can change it out and it's better or whatever, but on the cap here it says .3, and in the book it says .3, so we're gonna go with .3. Alright, let's suck this out. See how well this. Oh yeah. We got good suction. You guys probably can't see a damn thing. How gross that is. That's done. We got all our fluid out of there as much as we can, but look how gross that is. So we're gonna stick some rags down in there and clean this out before we proceed with, filling and bleeding procedures. Yeah, so let's do that. Rags. Got that all done there, and now we're gonna top her off with some .3 fluid here. Always make sure you have enough. Then maybe we'll proceed to maybe we'll bleed the brake lines so it's all that's clean, and pump the clutch about 5,000 times so our foot falls off, and yeah, because that's the easy way. You should always make sure you have everything you need before you start working on the car, because And why would I do that? That wouldn't make any sense. So I just checked to see if I had a bunch more brake fluid. We got a little bit more, but probably not enough. Never worked on one of these here. Fancier Camaros, so let's just put some ramps on her and drive her up, and if we can. We can't. It's too low, so we're gonna have to jack it up. I'm sorry that... You got something to say? Do you got something to say? No. Well, you're climbing all over me a second ago. They're my helpers. My little helpers. Alright, so we're gonna back this up and see how easy these bleed lines get to. I don't think I'll have to take the wheels off. So before we crawl under there, I'm gonna show you this. You know, you probably should make sure your clearance is okay. I'm probably lucky I don't have a front splitter on here yet, because that's pretty close to the ground. Yeah, you should check that first, but we didn't. So it's fine. I don't really trust these plastic ramps. Whatever, it'll be fine. So the bleeder, look at this crap. I don't understand designers. I don't know if you can see, let's see here. So here's your caliper, right here. It's really dark under here. I'm sorry, and it's not focusing. Okay, so here's your caliper, and the bleeder is on the top, which makes no sense because now it's going to squirt all over the place, and why, I don't understand. Anyways, the bleeders are on the top back here, so there's a bleeder valve right on the front. Let's see if we can get this cap off. Hold on, sorry, come on. Frozen. There you go. Bleeder valve's right on the front, so you can bleed it, catch your fluid with a towel. Alright, while we're waiting for our helper, I thought I'd come pump the clutch about 5,000 times. The helper's out here to help bleed, but as you can see, I'm going to do this a couple times because look how dirty that is already, just from pumping the clutch. So that was clear when we put it in, if you remember. So I'm going to repeat that, like, you know, 3,000 times, maybe 3,500 times. Alright, we're pumping the clutch and we're gonna bleed the brakes. I think we're just gonna time lapse through this. If you want to know, it's the old 11mm is the size you're gonna need. And to do these, you're gonna need, where did I do with my wrench now? Right there. You're gonna need to use the round side there because you can get it on there, but you're not gonna be able to turn it. If you do this side, I can't see. So it's gotta be done this way. Unless you have fancy tools. But we have chrome vanadium, hyper tough, top quality. Better than Snap-on. The wheels are a complete disaster. I have all my caps back on. All the wheels, complete disaster. Much thanks to this guy. What does that mean? Car wash. I do have like electric washers here, but we're gonna take it into a higher pressure. I do have a actual good pressure washer too, but my pump blew out on me, so yeah, there's that. Oh, one more thing. You know, I said the dealership said they changed all the fluids in this, like oil and everything, flush. I don't think so. Either that or they're just still have not figured out how. I just broke the tripod. To reset the oil life gauge, and it's a dealership, so you would think they would. 38% remaining. Like I said, I don't trust them. I'm gonna change it. Okay, here we are in town now. Car is a little cleaner. I went to the car wash, but clearly I need to again. It's pretty. I don't know. It's pretty bad. But anyways, I figured we'd stop. We've driven about, I don't know, 25 miles now. And when I open the hood here, we're gonna check this clutch, see how well we did. It should be clear still. Yeah, look how clear that is now. So that was awesome since before. So clearly that worked. It's not getting dirty anymore. My cooling thing, reservoir looks way too full. Look at this. The car is hot. It has a bottom one, so it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Is she down there chatting with her? Thanks. You have purple hair? Yeah. Very beautiful purple hair. If anybody's wondering if your Camaro has a gas light, it does. And this big ass thing that just came up saying I had low fuel, but we dismissed it because we don't need to see that. I mean, we have plenty of gas to go 36 miles. We should be okay. Just so you guys know how much we're pushing this little trip here. We had 36 miles to go. The fuel range, I don't know if you can see it, but it says we have 45 miles until we're out of gas. First push of the fuel. And I don't have a spare gas can in the trunk or anything.
Well, I'll push the damn thing. She's here. I'm good at pushing.
She said she gonna push.
I'm good at pushing cars.
Okay. Well, if I run out of fuel, you heard it. She's gonna push.
You steer.
I'm not gonna complain. Well, good news is we made it. It still says low gas and gas lights on. However, it said my tire pressure system. It said service tire pressure system. And now I go down to the tire pressure system and I don't see the tire pressures. So maybe when I just let that brake fluid spray everywhere and I didn't wash it very good, as you've seen. So maybe there's sensors in there and I got that fluid all over it. So I'm gonna, probably not later tonight, but tomorrow I'm gonna get in there and scrub it good by hand, and might even take the wheels off just to clean everything thoroughly because, well, one, I don't want fluid all over, and two, that's hopefully it fixes it. Exactly. Well, we made it back. It's dark out now, if you can't tell. The car, we did not run out of gas, as you know, and the car fixed itself. The stabilizer sensor thingy fixed itself. But we did. At nighttime, you can only see this, so I'm gonna show you. So on this car, I have these, oh, yep, that scares the shit out of me every time when you walk away from the car when it's running with your keys in your pocket, it beeps at you. We have these blacked out lights. They like this. And there's one on every side except this one is orange. What's the fucking deal with that? So we're gonna have to order that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to order two because you can't order just one. I'm pretty sure that's impossible. So anyways, that's gonna be it for the vlog tonight because it is late and I'm gonna go eat and then crash. So like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.